Welcome to Green Man Wellness, where ancient remedies are brought to life. The world of the Bible is filled with mystery and wonder. In this ancient world, herbs and resins weren't just everyday items. They held deep religious and cultural significance. Frankincense, myrrh, hyssop, these names evoke a sense of mystery. They transport us to a time when life was deeply intertwined with the natural world. From the humblest homes to the grandest temples, the aroma of these substances filled the air. They were used in rituals and offered as gifts to kings. In the following sections, we'll delve into the specific uses of these fascinating substances. We'll explore their significance in biblical stories and their enduring legacy today. The story of the wise men, or magi, is one of the most famous in the Bible. These wise men traveled from the east following a star. Upon their arrival, they presented the infant Jesus with 3 gifts: gold, frankincense and myrrh. These were no ordinary gifts. They were precious and symbolic, fit for a king. Frankincense is a resin derived from trees in the genus Boswellia. When burned, it produces a sweet, fragrant smoke used in religious ceremonies, perfumes and medicines. Myrrh, like frankincense, is also a resin from trees of the genus Comifera. It has a more earthy, bitter aroma and was used as incense, perfume and an embalming ingredient. These gifts held deep symbolic meaning, pointing towards the future of the newborn king. They were not merely practical but also profound in their significance. The gift of frankincense presented to the infant Jesus was highly symbolic. It represented his divine nature, his status as the Son of God. In the ancient world, frankincense was often burned as an offering to the gods. The act of offering frankincense was a way of acknowledging the divine. Thus, the Magi's gift of frankincense to Jesus was a powerful statement. They were recognizing him as more than just an earthly king. This precious resin was also associated with purity and holiness. The Magi's gift of frankincense was a profound act of worship. It acknowledged Jesus' unique position as both God and King. Frankincense wasn't just a religious offering. Its fragrant smoke made it a natural choice for incense in temples and homes. The resin was also prized for its medicinal properties, treating ailments from coughs to inflammation. Frankincense oil was valued for its antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties. It was a key ingredient in perfumes and cosmetics, creating luxurious scents. Frankincense played a vital role in the lives of people in biblical times. The second gift, presented to Jesus, myrrh, carries a more somber symbolism. Myrrh has an earthy, bitter scent linked to its use as an embalming ingredient. It was used to anoint the bodies of the deceased, preserving the body and masking decay. The gift of myrrh foreshadowed Jesus' eventual death and sacrifice. It acknowledged the suffering he would endure for humanity. While frankincense celebrated his divinity, myrrh acknowledged his humanity and ultimate sacrifice. The Magi's gift of myrrh was a poignant reminder of the bittersweet nature of life. Beyond its association with death, myrrh had practical applications in everyday life. It was valued for its medicinal properties, healing wounds, soothing sore throats, and relieving digestive problems. Myrrh was also a sought-after ingredient in perfumes, adding depth and complexity. In some cultures, myrrh was used as a form of currency due to its value and rarity. The gift of myrrh was precious and practical, representing the sorrows and realities of life. It showcased the multifaceted nature of this valuable resin. Myrrh was intertwined with life, death, and everything in between. Frankincense and myrrh weren't the only natural substances treasured in biblical times. The world of the Bible is teeming with references to herbs. These plants played a vital role in daily life, from flavoring food to treating illnesses. Some herbs, like hyssop, held particular significance in religious ceremonies. Their symbolism wove its way into the very fabric of biblical narratives. These herbs carried spiritual weight, bridging the gap between the physical and the divine. Hyssop, for example, is mentioned in numerous biblical passages. It's used in rituals of cleansing, purification, and redemption. The use of herbs provides a fascinating glimpse into the ancient world. Hyssop, scientifically known as Hyssopus officinalis, is a small bushy shrub. It's native to the Middle East, southern Europe, and the region around the Caspian Sea. This hardiness may have contributed to its symbolic significance in the Bible. Hyssop is often associated with cleansing and purification. One of the most well-known uses of hyssop in the Bible is in the Passover story. The Israelites used a bunch of hyssop to apply the blood of a lamb to their doorposts. This act of marking with hyssop signified their covenant with God and their deliverance from slavery. The hyssop became a tool of divine intervention, a symbol of God's power to protect and deliver. Hyssop appears throughout the Old Testament in various cleansing rituals. One significant use was in the treatment of leprosy. According to Leviticus, a person cured of leprosy underwent a purification ritual involving hyssop. The priest would use a bunch of hyssop to sprinkle the individual with a mixture of water, cedarwood, scarlet wool, and the blood of a bird. This ritual served to reintegrate the cleansed individual back into the community. The hyssop represented a return to wholeness, cleansing both body and spirit. Hyssop was also used in rituals to purify individuals after contact with the dead. The use of hyssop helped to restore spiritual balance and remove the taint of death. The symbolism of hyssop transcends practical rituals of cleansing. In Psalm 51, King David pleads with God, "Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean." Here, hyssop represents spiritual renewal, a washing away of sin. David's plea uses hyssop as a metaphor for God's forgiveness. The hyssop becomes a symbol of the soul's yearning for forgiveness and redemption. This metaphorical use of hyssop highlights its enduring power as a symbol. It speaks to the human desire for wholeness, forgiveness, and spiritual renewal. The humble hyssop becomes a beacon of hope in the face of human fallibility. Imagine stepping back in time to ancient Israel. The air is thick with the scent of burning incense and familiar herbs like mint and dill. These aren't just pleasant aromas, they're woven into the fabric of everyday life. In a world without supermarkets or modern medicine, people relied on their knowledge of plants. Herbs were essential for cooking, cleaning, and even keeping insects at bay. Women would gather herbs like hyssop and mint to create fragrant floor coverings. These herbs not only smelled pleasant, but also helped to deter pests. Food preparation was another realm where herbs reigned supreme, transforming simple ingredients into flavorful meals. Long before modern medicine, people turned to nature for healing. The ancient world possessed a wealth of knowledge about the medicinal properties of plants. Herbs like aloe vera were used to treat burns and skin irritations. Garlic, with its natural antibiotic properties, was a staple remedy for various ailments. Many ancient remedies have stood the test of time, confirmed by modern science. Frankincense is now supported by research as an anti-inflammatory agent. Myrrh is gaining recognition for its potential in modern medicine. The remedies of the past continue to offer insights and potential solutions for today's health challenges. Beyond their practical uses, herbs and resins held deep spiritual significance in biblical times. The burning of incense, often composed of frankincense and myrrh, was integral to religious ceremonies. The aromatic smoke was believed to carry prayers to the heavens. The use of hyssop in purification rituals exemplifies the spiritual dimension of herbs. This humble plant, with its cleansing properties, became a symbol of spiritual renewal. The fragrance of herbs like rosemary and myrtle provided comfort and evoked a sense of connection with those who had passed on. Herbs and resins became vehicles for prayer, purification, and remembrance, imbuing daily life with a sense of the sacred. The ancient biblical uses of herbs and resins continue to resonate today. Frankincense and myrrh still hold a place of honor in religious ceremonies around the world. The aroma of these ancient resins evokes a sense of history, mystery, and spiritual devotion. Beyond their religious significance, herbs and resins continue to captivate us with their fragrance and therapeutic properties. Essential oils extracted from these botanical treasures are used in aromatherapy, perfumes, and natural cleaning products. The enduring appeal of these ancient substances lies in their ability to transport us to a time of ancient rituals and sacred spaces. The legacy of herbs and resins in the Bible reminds us of the enduring power of nature. These substances continue to enrich our lives today, offering fragrance, healing, and a tangible link to the past. The story of herbs and resins in the Bible is a testament to the enduring power of nature. These gifts of the earth played a vital role in biblical times. They held deep religious and cultural significance, connecting people to the divine. Frankincense and myrrh, offered to Jesus, evoke awe and wonder. Their aromatic smoke still carries prayers heavenward. Hyssop, used in cleansing rituals, symbolizes purity and renewal. These herbs and resins connect us to the past and the stories that shaped our world. The story of herbs and resins in the Bible doesn't end with the closing chapters of the scriptures. These ancient substances continue to hold relevance in the modern world, finding their way into our homes, religious practices, and even our medicine cabinets. The use of frankincense and myrrh in religious ceremonies, from Catholic masses to Buddhist temples, highlights the enduring power of these ancient resins to evoke a sense of the sacred. Their fragrance, steeped in tradition and symbolism, transcends cultural and religious boundaries, creating a sensory bridge between the human and the divine. Beyond their religious significance, herbs and resins continue to captivate us with their therapeutic properties. Essential oils extracted from these botanical treasures are experiencing a resurgence in popularity, used in aromatherapy, natural remedies, and even as ingredients in modern skincare products. The ancient wisdom of herbal medicine, once passed down through generations, is being rediscovered and validated by modern science. Studies are revealing the efficacy of traditional remedies, highlighting the enduring connection between human health and the natural world. The fragrance of herbs and resins transports us through time. Frankincense evokes ancient temples, filled with smoke and prayers. Myrrh reminds us of Jesus' sacrifice and anointment. These scents evoke profound emotions and memories. They connect us to the past and its stories. Essential oils in aromatherapy show sense power on well-being. Lavender calms, peppermint invigorates, cedarwood grounds. The appeal of herbs and resins lies in their fragrance and stories. The story of herbs and resins in the Bible is ultimately a testament to human ingenuity and our enduring connection to the natural world. In a time before modern medicine and technology, people relied on their knowledge of plants for healing, spiritual practice, and even economic exchange. The ancient Egyptians, renowned for their advanced civilization, were masters of herbal medicine, using plants like aloe vera, garlic, and myrrh to treat a wide range of ailments. The ancient Israelites, guided by their faith, incorporated herbs and resins into their religious rituals, imbuing these substances with deep spiritual significance. These ancient practices, once dismissed as primitive or superstitious, are now being re-evaluated through a modern lens. As we grapple with the challenges of antibiotic resistance, chronic diseases, and the environmental impact of modern living, we are rediscovering the wisdom embedded in traditional practices. The story of herbs and resins in the Bible reminds us that the answers to some of our most pressing problems may lie in the natural world, in the wisdom of ancient practices, and in the enduring connection between humanity and the earth. It is a story that continues to unfold, offering insights and inspiration for generations to come. I hope you enjoyed my presentation on the great herbs and resins of the Bible. If you did, I'd love for you to like and subscribe for more edifying content. Like and subscribe. Join the Wellness Tribe.